Good evening, team. Today I'd like to demo a new feature that we have built for you in Sales Tracker. Imagine a situation when you reach out to a customer and customer does not respond to your call, right? At this point in time, we try to send out a message to the customer if we have a template, or we largely update the blocker as non-responding and we update the follow update. Now, in such situations, you'll also be able to send out an email to the customer in case you want to send out an email. There's a column called AJ, which is email templates. You can select one of the email templates that you would want to send to the customer. It has following drop downs. It has first failed follow up attempt in case you're following up with a customer for the first time after sharing the code and the customer is not responding to you. You can send out this particular email to the customer. If you're following up again with the customer and customer has not gotten back to you either on the email or in general on the phone call, you can send out the second email. If the customer has still not got in touch with you, you can send out the third email. Largely, this you would have to do over a period of say 10 to 15 days. And if customer is happy with us, he can you can also send out a refer a friend email to the customer. But the first three emails we've largely launched to reduce the non-responding rate. The best way to reduce the non-responding rate is to have WhatsApp group in the first meeting itself between the DP sales manager and the customer. In case that is not working out or the customer is not responding, then you can basically look at sending emails to the customer so that customer can either get in touch with you on the email or he or she can get in touch with you on the phone. The more the channels for customers to get in touch, the better are the chances that they would eventually get in touch, and the non-responding rate will decrease from what it is today. Right now, for us to be able to do that, it is very simple. I would select the email template from the drop down, and I would basically wait for this to load, and then I would go ahead and click on send. Once I do that, email would automatically be triggered to the customer. Once the email is triggered, you would also get a visual notification that the email has been sent. The customer would receive an email. Now, how the email would look to the customer is something like this. In this, I was the uh, demo order. So hence the email has come to me, and it largely says it has come to me from Vishnu's account. It basically says that it was a pleasure meeting the customer, and then it is requesting the customer to get in touch on XYZ time, right? So this is the feature that we've launched for you guys. In case there are any queries, get back to me. Now, if I want to send out the second email, I would basically go ahead and click on second consecutive failed follow-up attempt. This time when I have to send this email, I have to go and change this value from the box, right? So I will basically delete this particular value, and the conditional highlighting would go away, and then I would basically go and press send. So the second email would largely go out to the customer. I would receive an email in my inbox saying that we miss you, etc. And again, basically, largely the email is saying to get in touch with us as soon as possible. So very simple. If the customer is not responding, I can go ahead and select an email template. I can basically click on send. I can select the value drop down as send, and the email will go out. And if I have to do it for the second time, I have to basically follow the same process again. I have to select the email from the drop down and basically click on send. So this is the feature. In case there are any queries, etc., happy to help you out. Thank you so much for watching this video.